the birth of a new century of rock and roll. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Billboard chart-topping rock songs of the 2000s.
It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story.
For this list, we're focusing on the definitive rock songs of the decade that became Billboard #1s, whether it was the Hot 100, rock, or alternative charts. Number 10, Sex on Fire, Kings of Leon.
Lay where you're laying. Don't make a sound.
Watching, talking, driving, dying. Kings of Leon struck all the right chords for this story of an existential sex romp. Take what you want from the lyrics of Sex on Fire, but no one can deny that Kings of Leon reached a higher echelon of rock stardom with the Grammy-nominated hit.
Hey, while I'm driving.
The driving guitar riffs and frantic vocals of Caleb Followill lead to a narrative that was sexual in nature as the singer contemplates a sense of burning all over his body, which could in fact be the result of the sweltering sun, or perhaps something more medical in nature. Number 9, Kryptonite, Three Doors Down.
Well, I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind.
Written by lead vocalist Brad Arnold, the lyrics convey a man in romantic turmoil as he travels to the dark side of the moon and back, only to find that his girl rejects him.
You call me strong, you call me weak, but still your secrets I will keep. Took for granted all the times I never let you down.
Kryptonite was a definitive pop culture hit amongst the early 2000s music scene, while the song's music video had an interesting take on superheroes. That Superman name drop in the song's chorus never fails to have us singing along as well.
If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman, my kryptonite.
Number 8, It's Been a While, Stained.
It's been a while since I could.
It's not often that you'll hear a rock song beginning in the middle of a thought, but that's what happened when Aaron Lewis embraced his own inner dialogue.
And it's been a while, but all that seems to disappear when I'm with you.
Based on the lyrical content, it's safe to say that Stained's singer had gone through the worst of times while seeking the proverbial light, and he nearly smokes an entire pack of cigarettes in the music video before inadvertently burning the place down. It's Been a While conveys the inner angst that allowed prototypical tough guys to cry their hearts out while listening to this song on repeat over and over.
And it's been a while since I said I'm sorry.
Number 7, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Green Day.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known.
Jesus of Suburbia was having himself one hell of a time on the concept album American Idiot, and the character would find himself on the Walk of Shame, or the Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
I walk alone.
Based on an iconic photograph of James Dean, the lyrics zero in on the plight of the lonely outcast, one who knows that a better life exists, but can't seem to escape the torrential downpour of pain and bad luck.
Like shadows, only one who walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams earned the punk band Record of the Year at the Grammy Awards, Video of the Year at the MTV Video Music Awards, and a spot at number 1 on 5 different US Billboard charts. Number 6. Like a Stone, Audio Slave.
On a cobweb afternoon in a room full of emptiness.
After a brief solo career post-90s Soundgarden, Chris Cornell joined up with the members of Rage Against the Machine, saw Zach De La Rocha, and wrote a spiritual poem about the ideal afterlife.
I'll wait for you there, like a stone.
Lyrically, Like a Stone conjures up gothic imagery, and the visuals of the ominous music video reinforce the idea of a man waiting for someone or something.
Until the day was gone.
In fact, the production directed by Merritt Avis was actually shot in a former home of Jimi Hendrix, thus connecting Like a Stone to one of the gods of rock. Number 5. In the End, Linkin Park.
It starts with
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
This new metal hit quickly rose the charts, thanks in large part to the reflective rhymes of one Mike Shinoda and Chester Bennington's sprawling vocals.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
In a rapidly evolving world, In the End sought for a seemingly distant emotional resolution, as the members of Linkin Park roamed a hellish landscape in the music video featuring a flying whale.
Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept
This was the most existential track of the band's debut album, and while In the End came just short of the top spot on the Billboard Hot 100, it did indeed hit number 1 on the rock charts.
I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go.
The band wasn't done there, as they would have another number 1 2 years later with Numb.
I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more away.
Number 4. No One Knows, Queens of the Stone Age.
We get some rules to follow.
As Linkin Park took the new metal crowds for our number 5 entry, a band from the Palm Desert was preparing to release a modern stoner rock classic.
And I realize you're mine.
Lyrically, the words of Josh Homme are minimal yet profound, as the unforgettable guitar riffs drive home the message of being completely owned by love. No One Knows not only reached number 1 on the rock charts, but also earned Queens of the Stone Age a Grammy nomination for Best Hard Rock Performance. Number 3. The Pretender, Foo Fighters.
Send in your skeletons, sing as their bones come marching in.
Subconsciously inspired by Sesame Street, Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl penned a rebellious track about someone hiding behind the truth.
What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one?
As the lead track off the band's 6th album, The Pretender hit number 1 on both the rock and alternative charts, and the best part of the song is that one can interpret the lyrics in a variety of ways.
The voice inside your head, you refuse to hear.
Timely and thrashing, this Foo Fighters single proclaimed enough is enough and allowed listeners to figuratively drop the mic on all the problems in their life.
What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one?
However, don't forget about their earlier number 1, Best of You, which is yet another classic in a decade full of hits. Number 2, Californication, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation.
Okay, this one barely made our list, as the album Californication was released in 1999, but the titular single dropped in May of 2000.
It's the edge of the world in all of Western civilization.
long and illustrious career of the Los Angeles-based Red Hot Chili Peppers, no other song has explored the darkness of Hollywood like this one.
Dream of Californication.
Touching on various themes of modern pop culture, the lyrics channel 60s-era Bob Dylan, while investigating the accepted social norms that are far from ideal. Of course, there's also the brilliant music video for this song. In which the Chili Peppers navigate a 3D world full of surprises and adventure. Or infinite sadness, depending on your perspective.
Dream of Californication.
Number 1. Seven Nation Army, The White Stripes.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. A seven-nation army couldn't hold me back.
Regardless of where you're from or what your personal challenges may be, anyone can relate to a song oozing with rebellion, and it was this garage rock anthem from the White Stripes that has truly become an international phenomenon.
And a message coming from my eyes says leave it alone.
Laced with an unmistakable riff courtesy of Jack White's K hollow body guitar and whammy pedal modification, Seven Nation Army is far more than just your typical Billboard hit.
And if I catch it coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you.
It's become a worldwide hype song of sorts, as it's been adopted by Italian soccer teams and national revolutions. It's been critically acclaimed domestically as well, but the true power of Seven Nation Army is that it transcends rock itself and has touched all corners of the globe.
And the stains coming from my blood tell me go back home.
So, do you agree with our selections? What is your favorite Billboard chart-topping rock song of the 2000s?
Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie?
For more musical top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.